Hello, you absolute legends. I'm with Keith. There's Keith. I'm in his collection, and if you haven't seen the video on the channel already, which is me talking to Keith about his collection, then I suggest you watch that first. That's going to be up there in the corner now. That will describe everything to you and hopefully make you think, hang on a minute, who's Keith and why are you in his house? Keith, at the moment, is unearthing some bits from his brochure collection that I think you probably know what it's going to be. Yes, it's all the Proton stuff that he has, and I can see it. It's down there, and I'm getting excited already because it's like as high as a Black Knight already. I'm going to have a look through it. We're going to have a look through that Proton stuff in his collection in this video, and there's going to be more videos like this. We're going to look at Toyota MR2 stuff. We're going to look at Nissan Micra stuff, and as much as we can before Keith kicks me out of his house on a Sunday morning. Come with us then. In this video, I'm going to geek out literally about all the Proton literature that Keith has, and hopefully we might spot something that I've never seen before. So Keith is here. He's got all the Proton brochures that he has collected over all these years, UK market, in a big pile here. Look at the size of that pile. Considering Proton, not really remembered in the UK, apart from that weird bloke in Lincolnshire that raves about it all the time, I think their brochures are wonderful. I'm going to quickly go through them. So this is the original. This, to me, is sort of 1988, 1989 release Proton cars. And there's actually no Proton car on the front cover, which is unusual. And look at this. Beautiful. The 1.5 SE there, and there's a saloon version as well. The dealer map, there's Cropley's at Boston, which is where I live. Look at all these, beautiful. There is, yes, exactly, quality Malaysian style, and you'll find that throughout the mid-90s, late 80s, from the Proton brochures, you've got this blue and yellow banding. That changes in around 94. Who's this lady? I don't know who she is, but she's bringing us some juice Malaysian style. This is the Proton manufacturing plant before they moved to Proton City. A lovely early brochure, this, and you can see that actually it's produced quite well, but also it's not brilliant, is it? The 8-valve Magma engine there, excellent. Oh, look at these, now we're talking. The Aerobac GL and all the different specs in here shows you the different bits and pieces on there. That is brochure number 1. That is the earliest brochure in the UK for a Proton car that you can get. It's obviously in Keith's collection. They then moved into about, I think, 91? 91. Here we go, the new 91 models inside. Proton cars, and actually now on the front we've got a Proton car. That is a, it looks like a GL. It's an SE because of this moulding here. Sorry, I'm Proton geeking out. Including the new 12-valve. Yeah, we went up from the 8-valve Magma to the 12-valve Magma. There they are, silver birch they are. The 1.5 SE there, and you can see now 180 Proton dealers in the UK. These are the 2 gold medals they won at the 1988 British Motor Show. The video on that is on the channel if you haven't seen it already. There's that lady, but she's been cartoonised now. There is the Proton manufacturing plan. It's all much of a muchness. It just feels a little bit more professional, this brochure, and these lines have gone a bit more wavy. But the information really inside is all exactly the same. Here we're going to see the Colt dashboard appear, and that is for the UK market, not the Malaysian spec market. Oh, cool. I've never seen that before, though. Proton cars, the real star of the show. Scene 1, take 1. Still not introduced Mallorca Black into their Aerobac specifications yet. Now this, if you haven't seen this, this was very short-lived. Thriller, is that actually Michael Jackson? I don't think it is. It's someone designed to look like Michael Jackson. Premiere coming soon to a showroom near you. This actually got Proton in a little bit of hot water. You can understand why. Goes like the wind. We've got for a few dollars less, and Some Like It Hot, of course, meant to be Marilyn Monroe in, I think that's Gentlemen Prefer Blondes, isn't it, that famous scene? And Michael Jackson Thriller with his Proton. I'm not sure MJ would be advertising Thriller. were Protons at this time in his life. He was advertising Pepsi at this time in his life, wasn't he? But that was quite interesting to see in that whole double page spread. Almost, produced more effort has gone into producing these posters than actually producing the spec sheet of the car, which is quite interesting. The Saloon GL, of course, you know I'm a saloon person, and I like looking in these brochures to look at the accessories. Let's find some accessories. Any accessories in here? No, but we have now got the 6-year warranty coming into place, including the Autoglass windscreen replacement service. That did come into effect in early 1991. Excellent. No dealer stamp on the back as well. Nice to see that. Let's put that there. I'm messing up. I don't want to mess up Keith's organisation. Aha! 1992 is here, and so is the Proton Saga Iswara. The new line, the MPI. This is what most of you will probably remember. We've got an SE or an SL. SE, we've got a spoiler on the back. On the front cover here. And there they are, looking gorgeous. That's not Skegness Beach. I don't know where that is. 4 gold stars now, won by Proton. And again, in here, much of a muchness. You'll notice that the brochure starts to feel a lot more professional. We've got these images of the interior looking nice. There should be, at the back of here, a police car, a Proton police car that was never made. Let's have a look, see if we can find that. Lovely rainforest green there. And a two-tone. Two-tone has started to come in the Saloon SE. Aha! Right, that's the Aeroback GE. That model will be used in a moment for a police car, I believe. I've got to find it. There it is. Ta-da! There's me bombing around in my Proton police car. There's also, I think, a taxi cab. And what's this? Oh, a learner driver. The Proton learner driver. That's lovely. I like seeing this one. And that's a wonderfully conditioned brochure. I'm being really careful. I should have white gloves on to do this, really. Again, no dealer stamp on the back there. We could go through these for hours and hours and hours. I'm going to speed it up a little bit. Aha! Now, this is a 1992 MPI range fold-out. This is somewhere in Malaysia. I don't know where it is, but someone's taken their Proton for a drive. Whoops, it's a top folder. Let's have a look. Yes, there we go. Look at these lovely ones in here, and it will fold down. There should be a 1.5 Saloon there. Yes, it's the SL. SL got you a sunroof. It got you the SL pinstriping and these wheel trims, but no spoiler on the back. If you've got an SL, no spoiler for you. Love that. Wonderful. Dear, I could go through these all day. Oh, we've gone into, I think, 1994, 1995. I might be wrong there. The Persona has hit the UK market. It's actually a Proton Wira underneath, but they decided to call it a Persona when it branched out into the UK. Look at that. I've never seen this before, so this is a lovely brochure. The 4 and 5 door Persona from Proton. Wow. Is that Boston Windmill? Who knows? Air conditioning is now available as an option. Well, it says that. It was already available as an option in 1991, but not many people went for that. Look at that. The 1.6 XLI and the 1.6 SEI. Wow, that's awesome. That's made me happy. I've not got one of those. Great to see that. I'm guessing the next one is going to be more Persona. Wow! Look at that. Better than the car you're thinking of. Well, I don't know about that. I could be thinking of a Austin Maxi. Who knows? Let's open it. Oh, can I open this one-handed? I don't want to open it if it's not been opened. Oh, it has been opened. I'm just being silly. This is difficult one-handed. There we go. The 1.5 GLSI, the inside story. Who are these blokes playing cricket? No idea. Look at that, fantastic. The 16-valve engine is coming in now with the Persona. Effectively, the running gear on the early Personas was exactly the same as the 1.5, just with an updated body skin. More Persona stuff, more Persona fun times. I'm guessing the interior on that is going to be very similar. I'm not going to look in there. More Persona. Now, there's a duplicate here. Now, you see that it's a duplicate, but Keith will have meticulously and fastidiously inspected these, and inside here will be a difference somewhere. I'm not going to go through all that, but there is going to be a difference between those two, so that is not a duplicate. Oh, I've not seen these before. Wow, look at these little dealer inserts, sort of 1 or 2 pages. The wait is over. Oh yeah, now that's a Persona Compact. Later just became the Compact in the UK. Side impact bats. Bats? Bars. It's my... I thought there was a mistake there. Interestingly, we've still got... this year would have been, I don't know, 96? We've still got the blue and yellow stars here on the Proton badge. 6-year powertrain warranty. 6-year warranty on a lot of things. The BBC Top Gear magazine, 3rd best mark for customer satisfaction. I wonder what came 2nd and 1st. Probably Volvo and Audi, who knows. Can't wait for a new car. This is effectively the same, but just a different front cover. I like those, Keith. I've not seen those before, so thank you very much. What else have we got? More. Now the Persona Compact. This is the full brochure. That's a 1.6 SEI, I believe. Yeah, SEI on the front cover here. Look at them mud flaps. Beautiful. They almost look photoshopped on, don't they, the mud flaps there. There it is. You've got the 1.3 GLI. You've got the 1.5 GLSI, and then here the 1.6 SE Compact. Oh, look at that in the white. That looks smart, doesn't it? That there actually is Proton's head office in the UK, or was Proton's head office in the UK at the time. I can't remember what it was called. Western House, maybe? Western House, that rings a bell. So that was a photograph taken in-house in the UK. Wow. Cool. Excellent. Look how we're getting down on that pile. We're getting there. I'm going to have to stop talking so much. Now I've got this one. This is the Proton Compact edition. I think this started to come in about 1996. Is it dated on here? Proton have now started using the blue Proton logo on its own, as opposed to the stars and the moon and the sun. The 6-year warranty has come in on the bodywork as well. So I think this is probably around 1996. Well, I say that 1990. I don't know. I can't date it, but it's the Proton Compact. Here we go. There's some more here. More Proton Compact. This one, the red version on the front. And I love the fact they're all still A4. Oh, I've turned over too many, and I've seen a Proton Jumbook and got excited. Again, looks very similar. There will be a difference. I will let Keith know in his heart of heart what the difference is. Introducing the new limited edition compact duo. Oh no, it's not a Jumbook. Wow. Look at that. That's awesome. The compact duo effectively probably just had this sticker on the side and was painted some different colours. I'm sure it will tell us. I'm going to nab a copy of that before I leave. February 98. There we go. Because that is awesome. Now we're getting into... Oh, I've never seen this in my life. I know it exists. This is the Proton Sprint version from the Compact. The Sprint effectively was yellow. You got the Compact, Persona, and lots of different versions. You had the Sport, the Sprint, and the Sprint Open. And the Sprint Open came with this wonderful opening sunshine roof. There's one of these in a field very close to me. It's the Sport version, which is the one on the left. It is rotten as anything, but I would love to save it. But I have never seen this in its entirety. So that is wonderful to see. I knew this brochure existed, but I've never seen it. Fantastic. What have we got here? Oh, I've got this one. If you haven't seen this one, it's lovely. There's some lovely artwork in here. It's the Proton GTI. There's a beautiful concept art picture on the inside cover here. And that beautiful picture, GNS 816. Not going to look too much about the GTI, but if you don't know about the GTI, it's the one that everyone thinks, oh, is that the Lotus? Well, yes, kind of. It was handled by Lotus, and at this point, Proton have now purchased Lotus as a company, and they are working in cahoots with Lotus. This is the vehicle spec sheet from the GTI, and S. Cropley & Co. Boston. That's my local local Proton dealership. Look at that. I'm assuming Keith has been down there and grabbed himself a copy of that in person. Beautiful. Look at that. The blue and the red, I don't know, hang glider? Is it a hang glider at the back there? That's the Proton GTI. I could do videos for days on that. The 1.8 Coupe. This is a nice brochure. It's very tactile, this one. I have got this one. Proton have started to become a bit more mainstream at this point, and they're making brochures really that you can see, just like that Volvo one from the 70s, I suppose, are lovely and tactile. That's a nice little fold-out brochure, that is. And there's something attached at the back there. I don't want to mix them up and get shouted at, but oh, it's the same one, but I'm sure there will be some sort of difference there. Oh, wow. Now that's nice. I've never seen this. I have... in fact, I didn't know that this existed. They did the Evolution version of the Persona. Wow. Look at that. Effectively, a sporty edition of the... I'm sorry, I'm speechless, because that is absolutely beautiful. The Coupe Evolution 16 valve. There was lots of different body kits you could get from the manufacturer with this. And, oh, look at these extras. Stainless steel sill plates, the Momo alloys and the Recaro confetti interior. Wow. $13,999 on the road. I would pay you that for one today. In fact, I had the option to buy one a couple of weeks ago in this yellow, but it'd been messed about with a little bit, like most of them have. That's a very nice piece of automobilia history, that. Right, now, look, we can see we've gone to the Proton Lion Shield for the Satria GTI. Again, this is what people know as the Proton GTI. This is the one that they remember when they talk about Protons. And there's, oops, I'm turning over too soon. And there is the What Car of the Year 2000 highly commended hot hatch. Highly commended. What does that mean? I'm trying not to mess up the ordering here. The Satria GTI, beautiful. Now, I've never seen this before. Oh, look at that. Look at that tiger that looks like it's the Proton badge. Cool. 6 years, 6 years, 3 years, 3 years. Visit your local dealer. This is to get yourself the Satria Sport. This is like a little insert, isn't it? Little one page. Isn't that beautiful? I like that. I like that a lot. We're getting into eras now of Protons that don't really excite me. I know that sounds ridiculous because I'm the Proton guy. There's still loads to go. I'm looking forward to seeing some Jumbuck stuff. Satria Extreme Handling. Again, never seen any of these before. These are all ones new to me. The Satria GTI 16 valve. Wonderful. The 1.4. Oh, I'm picking up two at a time. Satria Sport with your spoiler on the back there. You've got your Momo alloys. And this is all your optional extras. Look, what do we get for our optional extra? Aircon, another 700 quid. You'd pay that now, wouldn't you? Look at that. Core blimey. I wonder how many Satria 1.5 Sports were sold with aircon. Probably none. Probably none that still exist anyway. Wonderful, beautiful. Look at that. Right, here we go. I have these, the extreme handling brochures, and the technical specs. These are the technical specs for 1.3. Is that for the LXI as well in there? Look at these lovely 14-inch turbine wheel trims. Beautiful. That's nice. I'm getting far too excited over all these. These are the little one pieces. So now the Proton Persona has turned into the Proton Wira in the UK. It's the same thing. It's the same car. Here's the Wira 5-door. Here's the Wira Special. This is the S edition. I better put these back in the right way, actually. Put them back right. 1, 2, 3. What else have we got here? More Wira documentation. Excellent. This looks the same again, but it's not going to be. Oh, this is the Quicksilver version. These are bloody rare. What did it have as a different edition being a Quicksilver? Well, it was silver, and it had the Quicksilver badge on. That's pretty much what you got. I think you got a spoiler as well. What does it say? You get... Wow, here we go. This is what you get with your Quicksilver. Adjustable steering column, that was all standard. That's all standard. That's all standard. Here we go. Electric tilt slide sunroof with sunblind. Special metallic mercury silver paint. Front and rear bumper and door mouldings. Yeah, these things along the side. Wheel trims, special wheel trims, actually Saturn wheel trims. Rear chrome number plate surround and a rear chrome exhaust finisher. All for £8 grand. Sign me up for one right now. Look at that chrome exhaust finisher. Whew. So much so that they've given you a very own picture of the Quicksilver edition. It's a bit much like the Black Knight edition. They've just bunged some stuff on it that they've had left over and called it a special edition. Wow, never seen this before. What on earth is this? E3. Okay. The E3 limited edition. Never ever heard of that in my life. I'm going to have to do some more research on this. E3 logo mouldings, special wheel trims and a carpet mat set. I'm going to come back to that because I have absolutely no idea what an E3 got you, but we will soon find out later on when I do some more research on that. I'm very jealous of this collection. We're only, what, halfway through the pile? Now we're getting into the Proton Impian, so we're coming into sort of 2001, maybe it's a little bit later than that. The Proton Impian. Humberside Police used to use those as response cars back in the day. Proton House, Royal Portbury Dock, so still in Bristol there for their head office. I blooming love an Impian, and I would quite like one. Find me a good one, though. That is the issue. Handling by Lotus. Yeah, you see, they started to put this Handling by Lotus badge on stuff, and it sort of lost its way. Yeah, should have really been just on the GTI. Impian Precise Handling. That's some more Impian stuff. That's the same brochure, but there'll be a difference, as we know. The complete story of the Proton Impian. The Impian... Was this a... Whoa! Hang on a minute. Now we're getting into territory of good stuff. Look at that. Impian 4-door. Now the brochures are starting to feel very, very tactile at this point. It's almost like a velvety cover. I'm really trying not to put fingerprints on anything. Proton entered in 1989. 1996 acquired the Lotus Group. Yeah, more on that story later. Wow. Fantastic. I thought that was a Proton hat then. I was getting excited. I do like these Impians with the leatherette interior. Here are the spec sheets. That's the sort of thing that... This is the sort of thing that Keith is getting interested in. Not Handling by Lotus. But the spec sheets at the back here. This is what he wants to know. This is what he's interested in. Meanwhile, I'm interested in headlight covers. Isn't it strange how the world works? This is an Impian in gold. Not many of them left. I know of 2 of those in the UK left now. The gold Impian. Look at that. Crikey. It's the sort of thing I'd get interested by. More tech data on the Impian there. God, look at this pile. It doesn't seem to be going down. Tech data. More Impian stuff. This is sort of like a fold-out pack here of the Impian. Funny name when you've said it 6 or 7 times over in one go, the Impian. But spec sheets. Are we going to come to the Jumbuck in a moment? Oh no, a Gen 2. I can't get excited by these, but this is a lovely brochure. Oh, in fact, I've gone too far. Hang on a minute. The Gen 2, the new Gen 2 from Proton. Look at these like sort of almondy, peanutty style headlights. Oh, you're getting a bit posh for me now. Take me back to the rivers of Malaysia, please, Proton. The Gen 2, there it is. These are a bit more sporty and they're obviously a bit more up to date. I can't actually remember the year that the Gen 2 came in. I think the last one registered in the UK is 2012 to 2013. This 2004, look, 2004. So this is the new generation from Proton, the new Gen 2. So a real early brochure for the Gen 2. 2006 Gen 2 brochure now. Looking good. And another tech spec sheet. Going to blast through this Gen 2 stuff. These are all the same, all the same. Can't get excited, sorry Gen 2. There might be people out there who have got a Gen 2 who are excited by them. They don't interest me, but look at, this interests me. Colours. Chili red, ice white, saffron yellow. These metallic colours, that's all on the Gen 2 optional extra sheet. And the spec equipment, the equipment level. More Gen 2 stuff. This is the sort of brochures that I have in stock with my Gen 2. Excellent. Lovely. Oh, I had to cut the video there because, well, my phone is about to die. I've skated through all the Gen 2 stuff. We're now into the Proton Savvy side of things. Here's a Proton Savvy equipment level and technical data. More Savvy stuff. In the interlude, well, I was told by Keith not to be too disappointed because he doesn't collect commercial vehicle data sheets. So there's no jumbucks here. More Proton Savvy stuff. These are awesome. Look at this lovely cherry red Savvy. This sort of stuff, this sort of era of Proton, do you know what? I can take it or leave it. It's not my sort of thing. As you can tell by the beginning of the video, I'm really excited by the early stuff, the 89, the 90. Stuff that I am excited to see, and we'll just flip through here, is special editions, which hopefully I will come across in just a moment. Again, more Savvy stuff, lots of Savvy stuff. And you can see at this point, with the amount of Gen 2, the amount of Savvy brochures, Proton really were pumping out the brochures at this point, and they were doing quite well in the market. Again, yearly, they would be updated. You can see the colour difference here. There would be a few different technical specs. And this one from 2007, look, this is a Satria Neo in this lovely gold. I think it's called liquid orange, actually, the colour. Look at it, look at it there. Whoa, I'd have one of those. Unique alloy wheels, certainly are. But they really were playing on that that liquid orange colour at that time. Here's the colour specs, look. White, liquid orange, red, chili red, twilight blue, more Satria Neo stuff here in the specs. I could genuinely spend hours and hours and hours talking about this sort of stuff and filming it for the channel, but you'd probably get quite bored of that quite quick. I've got to put them in the right order, so I'll just make sure I put them in the right order. Satria Neo, there it is, look, in the chili red. Satria Neo. Oh, blueberry tea. I've never seen anything in that colour. Gen 2 Persona optional extras. Now, find me one in a blueberry tea and I will buy it straight away, because purple cars. And then we're back on to earlier brochures that are sort of the whole range brochures. There we go. This is sort of 96, this brochure. The Persona, you've got the MPI here. That is the aero back version, 16 valve. Oh, now we're talking my language. Look at this. MPI Saloon. Get in my house. Love that. Love to see that. There's some lovely little inserts as well. From 777 on the road. See inside for some cool summer savings. Wow. Look at that. Hot summer offers and cool summer savings. Free aircon worth £1,000 if you buy the 1.6 Penang. The Penang version. Sold quite well in the UK. Here we go. Persona 4 doors. 5 doors. Proton, a symbol of national progress. Kuala Lumpur, look. 777 on the road, but you didn't get free aircon. Soz. Now, these are the range spec sheets. I have seen these before. I don't have these, but they are for the Persona and the Compact. They're quite cool. And again, for Keith, automotive data nerd, this is the sort of thing that's going to get him excited. For me, special editions and pretty pictures nerd, I could take it or leave it. Mayfair Motors, Birmingham. That's the range. Have they printed it upside down? No. Excellent. Excellent. These are the same look. This one's obviously in much better condition. Aha. This is the Proton product range. I think this brochure's from 96 as well. There's your compact. There's your Persona. A purple Persona? Oh, maybe I'm going home with more than I expected. Colour range. Ultraviolet. It's not purple, is it? Excellent. That's a nice little sort of square one. 1999. Enter the millennium with a Proton. Oh, what more do you want? Now, the special edition range. This celebrates 10 years, this booklet. Let's see if I can open it up. Here we go. We've got the 1.3 Spectrum on the compact. We've got the 1.5 Sprint LE. There's one of these that knocks about near me, the compact. The Persona 1.5 Meridian, and the Meridian in here. You've got green interior on the white edition, and there's the Evo 16 valve. Not much really in that brochure. I'm glad I didn't pay £10 for that off eBay recently. Special edition equipment, spec sheets. The Platinum Direct. These are used cars. You should see how far we go to prepare a pre-owned Proton for you. If it doesn't say give it a clean, then I'll be disappointed. Spacious and practical. Okay, I'm not seeing any used car stuff here yet. Persona, what are you going to tell me about the used cars? Nothing. Platinum Direct, used car affordability, but here's our new cars inside. This is the special edition range from 1999. Again, the Spectrum, the Sprint. The pictures are exactly the same, aren't they? Nothing different there. Just they've added 1999 on the front. There's the equipment chart. I'm guessing that's the insert for that. Oh, what's this? Special edition range, but it's a smaller edition. Now everyone can afford star treatment. Yeah, so same photographs, different layout. Cool. Oops, I'm throwing it on the floor. Keith's having a heart attack. It's okay, Keith. He's not in here at the moment, so he's not here to see. Proton, the spec. GNS 816, that is the press car for the GTI. Oh, crikey. Now you can see everything. Cup holders. What comes with a cup holder? The cup. Oh, everything comes with a cup holder. Good news. I always like to look at cup holders. They're a weird thing of mine. Life is for living, the Proton Range 2000. Never seen this brochure before. We've got this lovely orange external thing here. We've got the Proton badge in orange at the back here. Oh, I like this brochure. This is a nice brochure. Yeah. No idea why we've gone from blue and yellow to orange all of a sudden, but okay. There's the Satria GTI. There's the Satria non-GTI. There's Mrs. Miggins with her Wirra. I've bought a Proton Wirra. Yes, I know you have, dear. It used to be called a Persona. Excellent. Oh, look at that. See, I love this. I have this on a postcard. This is the concept styling for the GTI. Imagine if it looked like that. Imagine. Last few, we're nearly at the bottom of the pile. These are the spec sheets for that brochure there. Technical spec, more technical spec that you're getting excited by. This was the double side. Wirra one side, Satria the other. Nice little way of doing that, to be fair. On Proton, technical specifications, dealer lists, more bits and pieces there. For somebody who said, I haven't got many Proton brochures, there's clearly a lot to go through here. On Proton again. The Proton range, now that's nice, I've not seen that. The Savvy, the Neo, the Gen 2 and the Impian, all in that sort of silver colour on the front there. That's a nice way of laying that out. I like that. That's a nice modern Proton brochure. What year is that from? And now they've changed to Potash Lane in Norwich, because in about 2006, 2007, they went from Bristol to Norwich, which is actually where Lotus is. More Proton range brochures dating from about 2007, I'm assuming. 2010 here, and well, you know what's coming next, sadly. 2014, goodbye Proton in the UK. Colour availability by model. Turn that over. Colour availability by model. Look at these models. Quicksilver. You get the compact range in the Quicksilver. Last two, the special edition colour chart. Let's have a look at that. Cool, look at these. Aubergine purple. You know that's the one I'm going for, right? What could you get in aubergine purple? A persona, a persona, a persona, and a persona. If you like personas, you can have it in purple. And the last one, oh no, there's more. Add a little colour and some colour swatches. Okay. So I'm probably going to be taking all of them home. Keith can stay, I don't know, away while I load up the smart car. That was great to have a look through them. What do I think is the gem in there? Probably the Evo 16 valve brochure that I've never seen before, that fold out. There's also some nice early duo stuff in there, which I'm going to take a picture of. But yeah, I've had a great time geeking out at Keith's collection there with his Proton stuff. If you've enjoyed the video, let me know in the comments below. Anything there you've got, anything there you've not seen, anything there that I should have had a better look at, let me know. Have a great day, whatever you're getting up to. Thanks for watching. I'm going to go and put all this in my car now. Goodbye.